What do you guys like to do for fun together?
Well, we like soccer and basketball.
Do you guys all play soccer together?
Yeah, I used to play with a team. It was really fun. But then my dad said we couldn't do it anymore. But I play with little sis and little brother at the park.
That sounds like fun.
It is.
We had a really tough year last year after Alan lost his job.
It was hard. I'm not gonna lie about that. We've always had to be really careful with money, but not like this. We had to cut out a few extras, like the kids' soccer team, but we just couldn't make ends meet.
I started working a double shift, but after paying for rent and the other bills, it seemed like we never had enough to be able to afford food for the month. And I was still nursing the baby at night, and I was always hungry, and that made it harder. We just started buying the cheaper options because it was all we could afford at the time. But it turns out that that wasn't the best idea.
That was when Caleb's asthma started acting up.
Yeah. I knew it wasn't exactly the healthiest, but I had no idea how much fat, salt, and sugar could make asthma worse until we took Caleb in for his 3-year checkup. He was wheezing a lot at that time. At our doctor's office, they always have us fill out this form that asks if we're stressed or having trouble paying for things like food or rent. After Dr. Roswell finished examining Caleb, she talked to me about my answers on the form. I was really embarrassed to tell her that Alan lost his job.
I've never been one to ask for help. I didn't like the idea of taking handouts.
I tried not to say too much. But then I broke down and I told her everything. About Alan losing his job, about not being able to afford groceries, about just how hard everything was at the time. She really listened. And I was surprised to hear her say that a lot of her patients and families deal with the same problems and that there was help.
We signed up for a program called SNAP that helped us pay for more groceries, and she turned us on to a neighborhood food pantry.
We had no idea that all these resources existed, but they were a huge help. It was such a relief to be able to put healthy food on the table. My entire family felt better, and Caleb's asthma, it started to improve. We're just so thankful that Dr. Roswell was able to help. She made us feel like we weren't alone.
She really helped us as we got back on our feet. The job I have now is much more stable. It's good to know that Dr. Roswell and her team can help us if we run into any problems. We're doing a lot better now.
We really are.
There they are. Man, come on over. What's this?
Come here. You want to come up here?
Then I was playing